Hey, this is Stacy from Let's Cook, y'all. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new, welcome. We're so glad you're here. We hope you'll enjoy the content on our channel and you'll consider hitting that red subscribe button. For all of our returning subscribers and friends, we're back with a brand new week of some easy and delicious weeknight meals. We've had another busy week of cooking in our house, and we show you how we make each one. Plus, we've had a couple of fun events to attend. Hope you enjoy everything in this week's video. First recipe we have for y'all, I think I've been making since 2003. We call it crock pot creamy Italian chicken in our house. It starts off with a packet of dry Italian seasoning mix that you mix up with a little bit of water. Make it pretty strong because we're going to use this to cook some chicken breasts in your crock pot. I got out my very old West Bend cooker, but you could use a regular crock pot. This one works great for the two of us. I seasoned my chicken breast with some garlic powder, onion powder, and some Mrs. Dash chicken seasoning, then some salt and pepper, then flipped them over and did them on the other side. I poured the Italian seasoning blend packet over it and then tried to cover them really well. Covered my West Bend and let them cook for about 2 or 3 hours. I got out my instant read thermometer and checked them, made sure they got to 165. Then I took them out and got ready to add the other ingredients, which are a can of cream of chicken soup and some cream cheese and mushrooms. And about here I realized I didn't read my notes from my recipe. You're supposed to take the cream of chicken soup and the softened cream cheese and mix it up in a separate bowl, probably with a hand mixer to make it a lot easier. I just caused myself a little extra work, but that's okay. We'll get it all together, add the mushrooms and the chicken back, and finish the rest of the meal. To go with the crock pot creamy Italian chicken, I had gotten some asparagus from Kroger. I do like to take the extra time, and after I've washed and dried mine really well, I snap each woody stem rather than cutting them. I do think it results in a better product. Then I toss them with some olive oil and salt and pepper. We do these on the grill. You could roast them on a sheet pan in the oven, but my preferred method is always my air fryer. Spread them out as best you can. The more room they have, the better they do. I usually cook mine anywhere from 8 to 9 minutes. Because these were thin, I set them lower, but we like ours a little charred, so I'm going to add 2 more minutes. So I guess that was 7. This one is quick and easy and used appliances that do not heat my kitchen up in the summer. I made an easy crock pot Italian chicken. I would have done noodles or rice, but Tim likes mashed potatoes, so I did him some mashed potatoes in the microwave. Fixed us a big salad to share using everything I had on hand. And I did the asparagus in the air fryer. Got some cucumbers for me. I don't have any tomato for him right now. So crock pot Italian chicken, mashed potatoes, salad, and asparagus is what's for dinner today. And I went digging in through my recipe box and pulled out a really old recipe. We hadn't made this one in a long time. This is for just some easy oats. You use 1 cup of rolled oats, a couple of teaspoons of orange juice, or you could use some juice and zest from an orange, some cinnamon, about a half a teaspoon, or I use a little more, and some dried cherries. I order this big bag from Sam's Club online, so I always have them in the house. You mix up the dry ingredients really well. Then add some milk, about 2 cups. Combine that. You're going to cover it and let it soak. Put this in the refrigerator overnight or all day. Mine's only going to be a few hours. It may not soak all up, but we're going to cook it on the stovetop until it's thick. To go with the Swiss oats, I mixed up some batter for pancakes. This is my recipe that I've amalgamated through the years from different ones that I've tried. I used 2 cups of Bisquick, a tablespoon of sugar, a couple of tablespoons of lemon juice, some vanilla, usually more than a 1/4 teaspoon, and some baking powder, not soda. Mix all the dry ingredients together, and then you can slowly or quickly add in the milk. You want to do this a little bit ahead of time and give the batter a few minutes to rest. I got out my Lodge cast iron griddle and heated it up, and I do like to use butter and not olive oil for this. You can certainly just use a skillet or a non-stick griddle. I usually take a 1/4 cup measure cup and dole out the pancake batter. For these, I decided I wanted to do blueberry pancakes, so I defrosted some blueberries, put those in there. You could use chocolate chips or strawberries or whatever you like. Cheese on?
Sure.
We are having breakfast food again. Tim's being so nice and eating cereal in the mornings for me so that I can make him blueberry pancakes and sausage and cheesy eggs. And because I'm trying to be a little healthier, I made some Swiss oats. I didn't show, but on the stovetop, they just took about 6 to 8 minutes. Put some butter and brown sugar on them. Fix our plates. Breakfast is served. For today's meal, I was doing one thing for Tim and one thing for me. For mine, I wanted some honey mustard. So how I make mine is I use equal parts Dijon mustard and a spicy brown, and then I dab in a little bit of mayonnaise, about the same amount. I whisk that all together, and then I add some honey. Once I've got that all mixed together, I start streaming in the oil and vinegar. It's 1 part vinegar to 3 part oil, and what I do is just try to pour in a consistent amount. I stream in the vinegar and count 1, 2, 3, and then I stream in the olive oil and count to 9. Season to taste with kosher salt and black pepper, and then I've said it before, I'll say it again, I always taste everything. I thought mine needed more mustard, mayo, and seasonings, so I just kept tasting until I got it right. I sprayed the basket of my air fryer and then added some crispy chicken strips for me and one of these spicy chicken fillets from a big bag from Sam's Club for Tim. I enjoy the wraps I made last week so much. Last week's were just out of lunch meat, turkey, and ham, but this week I decided to do the chicken in the air fryer. I basically made them, but like I did last week, put mayonnaise and mustard down. I used the honey mustard for me. We put lettuce on both of them. Pickles and some cheese. Tim didn't have any tomatoes this week, but he had his spicy chicken fillet from Sam's, so that made him happy. And if you've never been here before, you probably don't realize that I actually like to cut my food into small, manageable, bite-sized pieces. We had someone leave a comment and said, "You're like a baby. You're picky and you eat bite-sized food." And they were right. I am picky and I do like stuff bite-sized. We're still keeping it really easy, so I just made big salads for us. I did a spicy chicken fillet and cut it up for a wrap for Tim. I did just some regular crispy chicken strips for me. So we'll have chicken wraps and salad. I'm going to use the homemade honey mustard that I made. Tim can use that, or sometimes he likes Thousand Island. And bonus, I did some extra, and that will be dinner tomorrow. Chicken wraps and salad is what's for dinner today and tomorrow. And sadly, that chicken wasn't enough for Tim. Thankfully, I had some leftover pulled pork in the freezer that I defrosted and then just heated up in a skillet on the stovetop. I took out some corn that we had frozen. We got fresh from a sweet friend, put a little water in there, and microwaved it until it was done. And another quick and easy meal. Taking a couple shortcuts today and working on cleaning out things from the freezer. We had some pulled pork left. We've shown this several times. We've got a dedicated video on how I make it with its own sauce in the crock pot. We had some left for sandwiches, and a very sweet friend brought us some corn, which is in the freezer, so we just heated it up in the microwave, butter and salt. Pulled pork and corn is what's for dinner today. It's been a long, long time. We used to do this a lot, but my husband asked me out on a date, and he took me to a local pizza joint where we started off with some salads. Isn't he cute? Then we ordered a pizza. This place has awesome pizzas. We got green peppers only on 1/2, which was Tim's nod to me not liking green peppers. Oh, I'm so excited. I never order pizza out in a restaurant. Are you excited?
Very.
Getting the biggest one you can find?
No.
And last Sunday, outside in the heat in Mississippi in August, we had church. Our Sunday school group sat together under some tents with some fans. Tim snapped a selfie for us and I took some pictures. We had a pretty good turnout. We had about 30 from our Sunday school converge on a catfish restaurant afterwards where we had cornbread and pickled onions and coleslaw. This catfish restaurant is known for the waiters flipping the cornbread and catching it. Our poor waiter caught it 2 times before I pulled my camera out, and then he tried to get all fancy, catch it behind his back, and he missed this one, but he did catch all the others. And we ordered plates of catfish, french fries, and hush puppies. Breakfast is served. Do you have anything?
I've had nothing.
You got nothing. He's got nothing. He's got nothing, y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this week. Take care, have a wonderful and truly blessed day.